Humans' experience of happiness is only conditional. You experience happiness when something happens the way you want. And if that something does not happen the way you want, you become miserable. Being joyful for no reasons is real freedom. Let's understand the difference between happiness and joy. Happiness is an emotion. It's a fleeting emotion. It comes and it goes based on external events, like getting a good news. While joy is a deeper, more long-lasting state of contentment and well-being, irrespective of circumstances. You can experience moments of happiness when things are going well, but cultivating joy provides resilience and contentment through the inevitable ups and downs of life, making it a more sustainable foundation for well-being. Think about it. Your experience of happiness has always been conditional. You only experienced it if you got the job, you got married, or your competitor lost the deal, or you ate your favorite food. If those conditions did not meet your expectations, did not happen the way you wanted, you would not have experienced happiness. And the happiness that you experience, it has a short life. It fades out very soon. After the first week of driving the Ferrari, it is the same old traffic jam and frustrations. And 2 days after the expensive vacation, it is the same old routines and stresses. Poof! Happiness is gone. Once the highs of happiness fades out, you go back to your default state, your default nature. If you are an angry person, or an anxious person, or a sad person, or a peaceful person, you go back to that state. Once the emotions of happiness subsides, you again experience and live life from your default state. You go back to the same old reality. The reality is that happiness does not travel alone. Its opposite companions always travel together. Now, if things don't happen the way you want, if the condition is not meant, you become miserable. And along with this, you experience a whole bunch of undesirable thoughts and emotions. Disappointment, anger, frustration, sadness, jealousy, envy, I am not good enough, and even depression. When you look at the conditional nature of happiness and its undesirable companions that follow, then you're just a puppet to the external world. If things happen the way you want, then you're happy. Otherwise, you're miserable. And humans go on living life like this, just an emotional roller coaster. Have you ever thought, is it possible to be happy, joyful, content, or to be in a pleasant inner state, to feel good on the inside, unconditionally, meaning nothing has to happen on the outside for you to experience joy or pleasantness? Think about it. Is it possible to be joyful for no reasons? If you live life on the surface level only, then these kind of deep questions will never arise in your mind. Look at a child. Nothing has happened. They don't own anything. And yet they are just bouncing around joyfully. You have forgotten that once upon a time you also were bouncing around joyfully for no reasons. See kids even living in slums, nothing to their name, and yet full of joy. Is it possible to be joyful for no reasons as an adult? Every messed up or miserable adult was once a joyful child for no reasons. If joy is possible for a child living in hardships in the slums, why not for an adult that has more tools? In my understanding and experience of life, the answer is 100% yes. It is possible to be joyful for no reasons as an adult. The human system has evolved for hundreds of thousands of years to flourish, not to suffer. Flourishing means to be in the most pleasant state within you, unconditionally. Unfortunately, this education is missing. Because we have been survival oriented only for thousands of years, we have never given any importance to our inner world or to the inner dimension of being human. In the age of artificial intelligence, where machines will be more efficient than you intellectually, this is the perfect time to look at the inner dimension of being human. This is the perfect time to rediscover what it truly means to be human. Unconditional joy, or being joyful for no reasons, is only possible if you understand the design of the human system and learn how to operate your body, your mind, and your breath. With this knowledge and skills, it is possible to be joyful for no reasons. You can generate pleasantness from within you without anything happening in the world. The human system is capable of this. It is just that we have not learned to press the right button on the inside. The human system has indeed evolved to flourish. All the answers for unconditional joy is embedded into this system. As an adult, it is 100% possible to be joyful for no reasons. If you would like to explore deeper, check out my book, The Human Education, which is intended for this very purpose, and rediscover what it means to be joyful for no reasons as an adult. Thank you so much for watching.